Yo, 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 yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first heartbeat with CJ Kyles. And if you don't know my name, which you should by now, but if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, my name is CJ Kyles, aka Mr. Fantastic, aka the greatest to ever do it, aka Mr. Spectacular, aka sexiest nigga breather, aka the smartest man ever live, aka Mr. Simply Amazing. And I am glad to have you here for tonight's show. Let me just get my thing right before I start, as I always do. And we're going to get it cracking. Tonight's show. The world does not feel sorry for pretty women. Nope. The world does not feel sorry for beautiful women. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I got my shit right. So we back. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Try God, I see you in there. I'm gonna get you in there in 1 second. I'm just hitting with the quick money. And let me turn my player music down real quick. Just for a hot second. Ladies and gentlemen, have you not been paying attention, or maybe you've been living under a rock lately, but Derrick Jaxn is in the news. Yeah, Derrick Jaxn is in the news, and for all the wrong reasons. Well, I think it's the right reasons, but to the public, they feel like it's the wrong reasons. Boys and girls, if you have not been paying attention, it's the hottest, honestly, most interesting shit online that I've seen in the last God knows how long, probably since the Kirk Franklin shit. But Derrick Jaxn cheated on his wife, allegedly. Well, it's not alleged. He said it. He admitted it. So he cheated on his wife, and they did a whole press conference and a whole review. And yeah, so there we go. Hold on, let me get this audio cracking. All right. So I got my man. He's gonna be joining me in a few minutes. Try God London. Y'all know Try God. But how do y'all feel about Mr. Jaxn now? I still feel like the man's a genius. I feel like the man's a genius and he's doing a marvelous job. But I did notice that he took his video down of him reviewing the video that him and his wife did together when he was talking in third person. He took that video down, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the only way you can see that video is if you go to the First Heartbeat YouTube channel, because I did a review of it, reaction, whatever, and go see it there. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight I want to talk about the aftermath. I want to talk about how the world does not feel sorry for beautiful women. The world does not feel sorry for beautiful women. And you may be thinking like, huh? What do you mean the world doesn't feel sorry for beautiful women? Just like I said it. Listen, people get cheated on every day. It's just a part of life. It's a part of our culture, part of our society. It's been made cool to cheat, all that type of shit. So people get cheated on every single day. But the thing is, when beautiful women get cheated on, no one bats an eye. Why, you may ask? It's because they're beautiful. People already assume that they have it all. They assume they have it all. Let me go ahead and bring in bro so we can get cracking on this. Try guy, what's cracking?
What's up, fam?
Hey, man, tell the people about yourself, introduce yourself, and we're going to get this conversation going.
Yo, I'm Try God London, man, and I'm here just to, support the whole movement of my bro. I'm always coming with that philosophy of life and everything, make you think and make you just sit there and scratch your head.
But hey, is that the new cam?
That's the new cam, fam.
It's live streaming?
Yeah, it's nice.
Clean HDMI, everything, huh?
Oh yeah, clean,
That's what's up,
clean.
bro. That shit look crispy as hell.
Yeah,
All
appreciate
right,
that.
man. Well, let's get into it, bro.
Okay.
Let's see how we gonna do that. I think I like that view. So I said that I don't believe. Okay, let's back up for a second. Are you up to speed with the whole Derrick Jaxn thing?
Yeah, somewhat, man. I need you to go ahead and recap me on some things. Maybe might have missed some things. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
All right. So for the past couple days, the reports have come out that Derrick cheated, and allegedly he got a woman pregnant, and the woman was a surgeon,
Mm,
and
yeah, yeah.
30-year-old surgeon in Georgia somewhere. She went on his blogger's channel and said that she got pregnant by Derrick, and when he did the review video or the reaction video of his own video, he was right outside of her house when that video was recorded.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of mess, if you ask me, and I'm trying to keep it clean so I can promote this joint to give it some revenue, but a whole bunch of mess that's going on right now
Mm-hmm.
in the whole Derrick Jaxn soap opera, The World Turns continued drama mess.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, Derrick Jaxn, the relationship guru, known for pretty much beating us brothers up for whatever the case may be. He's come out with books like Real Men Love Baby Mamas, or Real Men Love Stretch Marks, and all that kind of stuff. So, and he has his hand in the cookie jar, if you
Mm-hmm.
will. So, how do you feel about what's been going on with him as of late? I mean, it's a hot topic. The world has still not stopped talking about it.
Yeah. He definitely trending, man. How I feel about it, man. I really feel like my man finessed so many people, and he threw a lot of dudes under the bus to do it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So he already got niggas hating on him. He already got a lot of men hating on him. And now he displaced the trust with the females. So now they looking at him sideways. But I mean, just like we talked about earlier, I we feel I agree with you that he's gonna come out of this clean. I feel like he got a good strategy plan, just like you said too, bro. His strategy plan is just to be so transparent, so honest. But I just feel like he just basically on an apology tour, just like you said earlier.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's really messy, to be honest with you, man. Honestly, I think all of this, he kind of was really desperate and just doing whatever it takes to clean the business, to clear, just basically uh, keep his business up, because everything he done, he built that on that. You know what I'm saying? All his business is built on his image and everything else. So if you know he's moving different, he's involving his wife and involving God. You know what I'm saying? And I heard a bunch of videos from him, but I never really heard him talk about religion at all. So he's pulling the whole God and religion pull out there. So he's gonna be on another Kanye West vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just next thing you gonna know, he gonna be on a show with TD Jakes and be like, praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think that's what it's gonna be.
Well, bro, and when people see this title, I don't want people to think that I'm calling this man's wife, or that I'm implying that she's unattractive. But when they did that live video together, a lot of people had something to say. A lot of the women had an issue with her clothing choices. She wore a bonnet. She wore like these big, ugly black jeans, and she wore like this sweatshirt. And, you know, as the world was commenting on that, I said that she is doing that for a reason. And my reason was for her to gain sympathy from the audience. There is no way you can feel sorry for a woman that is unrelatable, because let me pull up. I'm gonna actually share the screen so you can see it. I'm gonna pull up a picture of his wife, right? And the way she was dressed in the hold on, the way she was dressed in the video. So let's see. Can you see
Super.
that?
Yeah, I see her now. Yeah, I see her now.
Okay. So yeah, she is pretty much dressed crazy. I mean, but she did this whole thing about she's wearing the bonnet as a helmet for the Lord, and she has this army fatigue as a helmet for the Lord, and all that good stuff that niggas love to hear.
Mm.
But I I said, like I said to you earlier, there is no possible way you can gain sympathy, especially with going on this whole apology tour that he's doing. There's no way you can gain that type of sympathy had she come on there glammed up. That is a strategy, in my opinion. That's a strategy because had she come on there looking like Kelly Rowland or Beyonce, it's hard to feel sorry for a woman because let's just face it, a lot of women don't look like that. She looks like the average woman. And that is why I keep going back to the thing. If you are a beautiful woman, meaning a woman who has a nice shape, a woman who don't need makeup and all that stuff, who's just naturally beautiful, the world does not feel sorry for you when you have a problem, especially other women. They don't care. Like point blank, for an example, have you ever seen the movie Harlem Nights?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I remember. I remember watching
Do
that.
you remember the woman named Sunshine, the actress that plays Sunshine?
Yeah. Ain't that the one when she was like a little prostitute or something like that, and she was with that white dude, and then he left his
Correct.
family. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so recently, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago, her husband, who's a director, had cheated on her with Eddie Murphy's ex-wife. Now, she got cheated on, and Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, she's fine. I mean, she's a good-looking woman, nice body, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine has gained a lot of weight. People saying she was sick and all that kind of stuff. So when he cheated on her, the backlash was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't shit, blasey, 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 splee, and blasey, blasey, splee. But most of the population can relate to that because a lot of people look like her. I mean, it's no secret that a lot of Americans are out of shape, fat. I mean, there's no getting around that. To see somebody that's in shape, even when I see, when I go to Cancun, I see people with a nice 6-pack and chiseled. I'd be like, damn, it stick out. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see that often. You know what I'm saying? So my theory was, and even I can use the guy for. Well, okay, I'll stick with her. But with her, when she got cheated on, the world went crazy, or at least black people went crazy for a little bit because they're like, how could you do this to her? Blasey, blasey, split. But had the roles been reversed, had that woman been the one getting cheated on, no one would give a fuck. Another example, Beyonce. People were actually making fun of Beyonce when they said Jay-Z cheated on her. People didn't care. A lot of people wasn't like, oh, okay, well, it's just Beyonce. She'll be all right.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
She's beautiful with money too, and that's the crazy part too. So
exactly. So again, nobody really, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard. When you're in a situation like theirs, you have to be relatable to gain sympathy from your audience. What do you think about that? Do you think there is a such thing as pretty privilege?
Yeah. From the conversation we had on the phone earlier, man, yeah, definitely there is a pretty privilege. I believe so because people kind of deal with you much longer or tolerate you much more when you're pretty. So you got, I don't know, it's more, I don't know, but also people kind of like don't feel sorry for you at this end of the day because it's like, you're pretty, so that's your value. So I don't know, it's kind of weird though. Honestly, it's like a
They'll be like, you'll be all
contradiction.
right. Oh, it's more
Yeah,
see, you good. The world is not coddling them like they did. Like I said, if Derrick Jaxn's wife was a stone cold dime piece, came on there glammed up and everything like that, it would have been harder. They would have been like, well, yeah, he's wrong, but well, all right.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do you think they're gonna come back from this whole situation? Do you think he's finished? Do you think it's over? What do you think about this whole wife situation? Do you think she's gonna stay? You think she's gonna leave? How you feeling?
I'm at first, man, like before I called you, I was like, man, I think he done. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he out of there. But when I was actually thinking about it when you was talking and stuff, I was like, man, like that, it is right. it's right what you were saying, because it's more of like an evil genius playing. You know what I mean? Let's get caught and let's spin it to my favor. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, I know he covered his bases with a lot of. I mean, that young lady that he was messing with, that doctor, she got like a gag order and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can't say shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's a lot of stuff that he's been doing behind closed doors to kind of um just cover his bases. So, and then being transparent, being open, and being honest about everything. I honestly don't feel like he's fully honest of what's going on, but he's saying enough. You feel
Mhm.
me? So I just feel like with him doing this right now, it's going, yeah, he's going to definitely flip right back into the game and just make, you know what I'm saying, like, people really gonna fuck with him. Right now, he probably gonna do a hiatus. He gonna be selling books or whatever, because now everybody kind of chased that scandal. Everybody want to be like, what's going on? What's going on? And he's riding off that. He's getting money off of that. He's definitely turning this to be good for him. You know, I mean, this dude was not trending like he was like today or this week. You feel me? I mean, he was
Well, bro,
trending.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. His subscribers went up. Dude is
Yeah,
almost at 1 million
yeah.
subscribers now since this whole thing broke for
That's
cheating.
exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. Dude, like, people knew who he was, but now everybody know who he was. Now
Mm.
everybody looking for him. Now everybody checking for him. You know,
Yeah.
people buying his books, trying to, looking at his videos. I guarantee you, all his videos went up tenfold because of, like, who is this guy? You feel me? Because it's just everybody will need to know who he is now.
Do you
So
think the wife is gonna stay, or she gonna leave?
she gonna definitely stay, bro. She
Yeah.
definitely gonna stay.
Why you feel she gonna stay?
Because now she's involved in this umpire. Now she's involved in building it. She's been like kind of in the background. Nobody knew who. I didn't even know this dude was married. I didn't know.
Nobody
He
knew this dude was married.
My man kept it on the wraps, but now to a point, now his success is going to look way better because he's married, and people kind of like flock to the people with marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that, like we said, Obama and Michelle. It's like people flock to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got a book. He's successful. He got his body right. He looks good. Whatever. It kind of goes with the whole play. That's,
Yeah.
she's gonna definitely stay. Who else she gonna be with? Like,
Right.
for real.
And that's the thing, and like I said, I'm not co-signing staying with somebody if they cheating on you or if you're in a bad situation or whatever.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
But what I'm just saying is that it's very likely of her to be in the situation of her staying, because one, she's probably already established. Two, she's in a public spotlight and she can flip this situation any way she wanted. She can come out with a book for herself. She can probably do some kind of YouTube TV show about how to heal from being hurt and all that stuff. I mean, it's so many different ways you can flip this into some paper. It really wouldn't make sense because, like I told you, what do people love more than seeing people fall from the top? They love a comeback. And this will be a perfect thing because, like I said, a lot of women see themselves in her. Because guess what? Even with the whole cheating scandal, so many women can relate to being cheated on. So many women can relate to that, bro. So, like I said, like I told you earlier, this whole thing before this, it made Derrick Jaxn seem like he was Superman because he was out there. He was telling guys what they shouldn't be doing. He was saving every woman. Women with 8 kids. Oh, well, it takes a real man to handle a woman with that many kids, and you should love a woman regardless of how messed up she is and all that stuff. It almost seemed like he was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like that, the message. But now he is relatable. He's even more relatable. This cheating situation has made him look vulnerable. It's made him look human. And now people can relate to that too. Even some guys can relate to that because you have some guys who may even buy into this that have done a lot of cheating, that are trying to get their life together, that are trying to get their life right, that are trying to redeem themselves with somebody they have hurt in the past. So you may have a guy that sees somebody like Derrick Jaxn and be like, you know what? I'm him. They may think that I'm him. I see a lot of myself in him. Man, let me go buy this book. Let me
Yeah,
go spend $25 on this book
yeah.
and hear what this dude got to say because
He just
I see
yeah.
myself in him. You dig
He
what I'm
just
saying?
gained yeah, he just gained a bunch of fella fans now. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot
I
of
really
dudes
think
didn't
I
like him.
think this did more. I think this helped more than it actually harmed. Like
Yeah.
I said, it may have stung the initial shock of it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But it don't take away that a lot of people get cheated on by people in way worse positions. It
Hmm.
be a dude working at Walmart on the pushing carts and shaped like damn a walrus or something like that, still getting cheated on. And you
Like,
take the dude back 9 times out of 10. In some cases. What was you about to say?
and what I was gonna say is, not trying to move off of Derrick Jackson, but we can also talk about his wife. Is you're gonna see a lot of his wife, in a lot of different places that you didn't see her. So I could see her on red. Was it the red table or
Yeah,
like?
Oh God, yeah, I
Yeah,
could definitely see her
I
on that
could definitely see her on there. I could see
for
her
sure.
on. I could see her on Oprah. I could see a lot of situations explaining the her, and she's going to be the spokeswoman for a woman being cheated on. You feel
For
me?
sure.
She's going to be that person that everybody going to be looking at like. And if she wrote a book, or she got on the stage and explained her, I'm telling you, she has seminars, whatever the case may be, she can cash checks off of this too, off her man cheating. So
Yeah.
he's gonna coach her into doing all this. Like, look, babe, all right, since I got caught up, we gonna tell your story. You feel
Mhm.
me? And your story is gonna be gold. We gonna get all the money. We married, so all the money come into one house.
Right.
You feel me? So he had actually helped her come out being successful on off his cheating.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. And I just think it's a situation to where a game was played masterfully. But whether this thing was real or not, the flip game was so
Mm,
beautiful the
yeah,
way you flipped
yeah,
it. But I think and that goes back to my point with looks. Let me before I get on to that point. That goes back to my point with looks. Derrick Jaxn knocked up a 30-year-old surgeon, a woman who has all kinds of money. You know what I'm saying? Knocked
hmm
her up. And she had allegedly she had an abortion because she said she ain't got time for that mess. She wasn't trying to have no babies right now.
right, right.
But he knocked up a surgeon. You know what I'm saying? I find it hard pressed to believe that she didn't know who this guy was. I'm assuming this young woman is black.
Yeah, she
Um,
was.
yeah, I believe she was black, but they didn't show her face. She's works at some like major hospital in Georgia or something like that. And I'm just at the point to where, and a lot of guys know this, right? They know that if you're in a certain status, or if you look a certain way, or if you have a certain amount of resources, they know that they can still emotionally play with a woman. You dig what I'm saying? They know
Mhm.
that they can emotionally play with a chick because a lot of guys have the mindset, especially the dirt bags. A lot of them had a mindset was like, I'm doing this and well,
Yeah,
can she do better?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's probably Derrick Jackson mindset. Like, okay,
Bro,
look at me. Can
look,
she
look,
do
look.
better?
Derrick Jackson is one. He's very like on some real shit. My man is narcissist, and also he's a mastermind and manipulator for real. Like on some real shit. If you look at how his demeanor and how he talks to people, how he got people to buy into what he was saying, and then still live a double life and hide his wife and all types of stuff. Like my man, and then flips the whole. Bro, this is the biggest finesse I seen in a while. My man flipped the whole cheating situation over, and I mean, my man was talking in third person. It was just how he handled this, and now he about to come out good and clean with this. Off him doing like most people lose everything off of this for real,
Yeah. I
but
think I'm
him
gonna be
he
honest, bro.
gained so much.
I think it was the wife idea.
You think so?
I said that yesterday or the other day. I said I think it was her idea. I think this whole thing was her idea. I think they paid. They are. This is what I really believe. But I be saying, I be trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. But in my deepest thoughts, I believe that these people paid these quote unquote side chicks. And I'm sure he does have them, but I think he paid these women to go to these bloggers because they know that would stir controversy, right? The thing is, Kevin Samuels has been the hottest thing on the internet for a long time, and he's like the anti Derrick Jaxn. He's like Superman to his Lex Luthor, Batman to his Joker. They are two polar opposites, but they do the same thing. One speaks for one particular audience, the other one speaks for the other audience. And Derrick Jaxn actually took shots at Kevin Samuels about the your average at best, and it didn't go the way he thought it was. I believe that he thought it was going to be some sort of back and forth interaction, back and forth clash between the two, and it just did not go the way he thought it was. So I think they sat there with his PR team and they said, what can we do to get you hot again? How can we get Derrick Jaxn hot? We can't keep giving you we can't give y'all the same old men ain't nothing videos. We can't keep doing that. That's played out. It's tired. What can we do to get this dude hot again? And I believe one of his PR members or that wife of his said, well, you know what? I got the perfect idea. Check this shit out. Let's put out a scandal and say he cheated.
I can't side with that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why, and I'm gonna explain why.
Go ahead.
All of this shit, all this stuff that was going on, it blew up on some like accident shit. Like what it wasn't even accident. What it was is it was getting too sloppy. My man, there's videos, and then I seen them. People don't show videos of him talking to FaceTime and like these women from a couple years ago. Like my man been doing it. He been cheating since before he got married and everything. What happened was like any other situation, you just let too much stuff cross by and you get caught up.
For sure.
That's it. Like, and then too, the bigger you get, of course somebody gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they're gonna sell you out if they ain't really riding with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like side chicks knew who he was, and now he's up there. I'm telling you, what it was is just some clout. I'm telling you, like those chicks thought they was gonna be all famous on it, but really they kind of like pawns now. You know what I mean? But real talk, it wasn't no grand scheme. It wasn't none of that. What happened was somebody came out. That's it. And then he had to figure out how to move right. And then so flip it, dog. I'm trust me, it's not what you think it is. I don't think some PR team came to him. Let's get no. It was
okay.
He was just trying to cover his bases. That's all.
Didi said, but he's still cheating. I think they might get a bag for now, but 10 years from now, it will be over. She also says, I think it blew up. I don't think he thought that pregnant surgeon would talk. Him and his wife have been quiet since. He opened the door he can't close. I do not think his wife knew about the baby. I personally think she knew everything.
Nah. You giving them too much credit, bro.
I personally think because, bro, these people will steep to some levels when it's time to get hot and they can't get hot again. I truly believe that this whole thing is a setup because it's just almost too convenient. It's almost too convenient and too coincidental.
Not to cut you off, this is too risky to do. You know what I'm saying? To just do, just to make up some scandal. Like, for real. It's just a little too risky. And honestly, from hearing the stories, because I heard 3 interviews from 3 different women and how it was, bro, I cheated before. I've been in that situation. I got messy before. I got caught. And the stuff they was talking about and how they was saying and the things he was doing, bro, I know the game. I know how it went out and everything. I almost felt like I was in my man's shoes because, like, people don't realize that, bro, you can't do this forever. And then, like, you crossing these women. My man was having sex with these women unprotected. Obviously, he got them pregnant. It was just like he's telling them the same lie, everything. It's just like, bro, when dudes cheat, I'm telling you, it's a whole. I know the game. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's just that grand scheme, bro. It's just somebody came out and he just had to do some damage control. How you gonna do it? How I'm gonna flip this? You know.
Diddy said no because why send a cease and desist if you planned it? You want her to tell everybody the other chick don't have one. I believe he sent a cease and desist because it sounds good. I mean, like when you to me, when you got a story, you gotta have elements to it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? In my opinion, if you got a story, you gotta have elements to it to make it interesting. How convenient is that this girl would talk the day before the cease and desist came to the house? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just because she talked to the blogger, she didn't give
Mhm.
out her whole name. But how convenient is that? I just feel like when it comes to when you got millions of dollars behind the brand and it's time to create press for the brand, like Entertainment Tonight was talking about Derrick Jaxn. Like, what? I just thought he was just some internet dude. I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah,
Entertainment
yeah, yeah.
Tonight, like all kind of media outlets was talking about this situation. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, okay, really, what's going on here? And I'm just like, I really feel like his team, because look at all these preachers and stuff like that who done cheated on their wife and all that kind of stuff. And what they do, it's the same old play. Ask God for forgiveness, ask my wife for forgiveness, take accountability, sell some books, sell this tour, sell this album. All is right with the world again. It's like the same old cycle. I'm sorry. Look at Diedrich Hatton. Look at John Gray. Look at all these pastors that done messed around on their wives and what they do. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. Lord help me. You know how
Mhm.
black folks love Jesus, and then as
Yeah.
soon as as soon as they put Jesus in the picture, stuff just changed. I truly believe that this whole thing is just one big soap opera. Because we
Mhm.
ain't never ever discussed Derrick Jaxn like this in this magnitude for this long. A
It's
lot of
because
people didn't even know who the hell he
yeah,
was.
it's because he had a big following with women, and women kind of like empower so much. Like they actually spend real dollars on anything that you got. If you women really will follow you and buy everything that you selling. And also he had a lot of dudes, a lot of males not liking him because it was just like everybody know he threw a lot of dudes under the bus. So it was already like he was whispered about in the male community, like, man, you hear this dude Jaxn or whatever. But then you had women kicking dudes out of the house because you know because they heard a video from Jaxn. You feel me? Like I heard the Jaxn video, so I'm about to kick you out because you've been doing dirt, or you ain't treating me right. I ain't a queen. I know I got 8 kids, but I deserve better. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So it's just like it set a wedge between male and women. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what happened, and it caught like wildfire on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
just feel like I want to give dude the benefit of the doubt, but I do know how some of these celebrities move. Well, I don't know, but you can see from what they've shown on TV that a lot of them do get caught up in ego. I just would think that if my man has a whole brand that's based on him being a saint and just being so carelessly and being so reckless to the point where you will not have these women sign NDAs before you mess with them. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't want to say, I just refuse to believe that dude is that dumb. But I do know that when ego is involved, you start to do a lot of things that you probably wouldn't normally do because you feel like, well, I'm that nigga. Nigga, I'm Derrick Jaxn, nigga. Like what? Nigga, what? You better be
right,
glad to be here and you
right,
better
right.
not say nothing. So I do realize that that is a possibility, but I just really want to give dude the benefit of the doubt. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and just
Nah.
like it's really hard for me to believe that if this is real, that he will sacrifice his whole brand just for some ass. Like, come
Bro, my
on,
man,
bro.
look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. My man got a problem. I'm gonna be honest. My man got a problem. He he prey on a lot of women that's out there, bro. Like, it's so many women that he messed with and didn't come out. And what it is, man, my man, he definitely feeling himself and he got a problem. And I really think that
Is he the
um
one with the problem, or are the women at fault as well?
it's a combination
Okay.
because it plays both because he know what he can get, he know who he is, and he just know.
Because
So
these women don't have to sleep with him.
yeah, they don't. And the thing is, yet they do. Okay, you ever? I don't know if you ever experienced this in your life, but it's a lot of dudes. It's some dudes or women that dealt with people with somebody. So it's dudes out there that ask a woman for a number. She be like, I got a dude. Dude be like, I don't care. We can be friends. They slide on each other. Now she cheating. Goes to vice versa. Same thing. A woman might see a dude and he say, I got a girl. She's like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is.
I don't care.
I don't care. You know what I mean? Seriously, it's women and dudes out there like that, and that's how stuff get down. You know what I mean? That's how people get. That's how people get lost in the sauce, and that's how a side chick or a side dude happens. You know what I mean? So
I don't know, man. I just don't want to believe dude will be so damn stupid and reckless to the point to where
man, my man
you would
reckless.
jeopardize your whole empire and millions of dollars and everything like that. But then again, he could be the type of guy to be like, well, I know that these women gonna fuck with me regardless. They'll be mad for a second if it come out, but you still gonna fuck with me because guess what? All I'm gonna do is say sorry and take off my shirt and call it a day.
Bro never had this much power in his life. My man probably came up where he really wasn't getting girls or he didn't have no money. He probably worked at UPS or something and didn't have them, chicks seen him and didn't give him no play or whatever the case may be. And finally he got his name out there. He got some money. He, you know what I'm saying? He got in shape, all this stuff like that. When that power of, having females desire you, no matter what, you got a wife, you single, it don't matter. It's like a power trip, bro. My man hit that button on him. You know what I'm saying? He like, dog, I'm about to smash all these chicks on the low. My man was reckless.
He say everybody finna get it, huh?
Everybody finna get it. And the thing is, I'm serious. Mm-hmm. And all that, my brand, my business, that shit go out the window. I'm telling you, man. My man got an issue. It's gonna happen.
Go out the window when there's some coochie involved, huh?
Yeah. It's mugs. It's mugs that risk it.
I definitely believe that.
Risk it all, bro. It's guys that risk it all.
Yeah.
For a little floozy, man. I'm telling you, bro. Read about it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's definitely a real situation, and that does exist. I mean, and I know people do stupid shit all the time, but it's just the brand, bruh.
You looking at it because how you would handle it. My man was not handling it the way you was handling. He was just out here I'm trying to fuck, bro. I'm trying to get a look. I'm trying to get some, going by my way. And that's it. My man didn't like wife these chicks up. He didn't leave his wife for these women. Yeah, bro. He was not going to do that.
Well, cool. But I just want, like I said, I wanted to make those points because, ladies, I'm gonna tell you something right now, especially to the ladies that are naturally beautiful or what the world will consider as naturally beautiful, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But if we're going to follow a general aspect, because we are speaking to a general audience, let's just stick in generalities. All right. So like I said, no one's going to feel sorry for you when you have problems. Okay. If you're a beautiful woman and other men acknowledge that you're beautiful and other women acknowledge that you're beautiful, when it comes to having issues with, especially as small as relationships, these dudes ain't gonna give a fuck. Especially like even with rich dudes or dudes with money or dudes who got resources or dudes that got nice bodies or whatever. Like no one's gonna care about that when bad things happen to you. That's just the world that we live in. We don't care that I didn't give a damn when that shit happened with Beyonce and Jay-Z. You'd be like, oh, you hear it because it's Beyonce and Jay-Z. But I'm like, oh well. I mean, these niggas is rich. So like they ain't finna lose no money over this. That's just how it goes. So that whole thing of her looking homely on those interviews was done for a reason. I'm sorry, pretty women, but you're gonna have it hard. Oh yeah. Pretty women, you're gonna have it hard in life. You're gonna have it okay. But when it comes to sympathy, shit, don't expect none of that. Not from the majority you won't. I truly believe that. Didi says, when you look a certain way, people don't care if you get cheated on. They say stuff like, "Oh well, next, more fish in the sea." Yeah, yeah, absolutely. If you a chick that can wake up every single morning, don't got to put on no makeup, don't got to put on no lashes and everything like that, and people acknowledge that you pretty for real, they be looking at you like, and you know what I'm saying? And oh, her nigga left. Oh, she can just get another one. Or
It's like looking good is almost like a golden ticket or a rich ticket or something like that. Like you got, like we said, privilege. Like you just, I don't know. It's just like you exempt from so much. You know what I mean? So it goes
like a
both
gift and a
ways.
curse. Gift
Yeah.
and a curse. It's definitely a gift and a curse. Ladies, listen, all you ladies that's pretty, keep yourself up and doing what you got to do to be right. Nobody is going to feel sorry for you when you get cheated on. It's point blank, period. The best thing you can do is have a good cry, go back to the gym or do whatever you was doing to make you feel good and get back out there. Because I'm telling you right now, if you get dumped, your man's cheat on you, he bang your mama, screw your sister, rob you, all that type of stuff, niggas ain't gonna care. I mean, it's just real. Look at Jennifer Lopez. This is like her sixth engagement. No
Why
one
is that?
cares
Why is
because
that? I want to hear your opinion. Why is that though? Why do you think that people don't care? Why do people don't care about good looking women getting cheated on or something
because
happening to them?
because when you're a beautiful woman, they think it's everything come easy to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot
Yeah.
of women are very envious of each other, whether they admit it or not. I
Yeah,
see
they
it
always
every
in
day.
competition every time.
I
Yeah.
see it every day. So, like I said, when you're a beautiful woman out here, you're always like, I've seen it all the time. Like, even back, think of middle school or whatever, or high school, when all the chicks would hate on that one pretty chick that all the dudes wanted to be with.
Yep. Yep. True. True.
All the pretty, all the pretty, like usually the pretty girls hung together. You dig what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sometimes they would have that one ugly friend that will come in and they will let them, but that was just a self-esteem boost for the most part. But usually pretty women hung together. You didn't usually see ugly chicks and pretty chicks mixing. Even back in high school or back in middle school, the dimes usually hung with the dimes. And that's just how it was. Everything, the jocks hung with the jocks, the nerds hung with the nerds, the emo dudes hung with the emo dude. Like that's just how it was. So usually those women who were beautiful and knew that they were beautiful, now sometimes they have attitude problems. No one's gonna feel sorry if you're a woman and you beautiful and you know you beautiful.
Mhm.
Nigga, I wish something bad would happen to you. They'll be like, that's what the fuck you get.
Hell no.
Oh yeah,
Damn, that's terrible though. Yeah, that is.
they'll be like,
That's
that's what you
crazy.
get.
But you made a good point though, because I'm listening to you. I'm like, yeah, that is true. Because
The
mine
saying,
don't really feel sorry for him. Yeah, yeah,
you ain't
yeah.
finna feel sorry for a nigga like Jeff Bezos who lost $36 million when this nigga got 36 billion. You gonna be
Mm.
like, nigga, that's just another day in the street for him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
nigga, what?
yeah.
Fuck that
Cause
shit, nigga. I'm about to get evicted next week, nigga. I don't
right.
give a damn. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah,
That's how you
exactly.
gonna feel.
Nah, you right. You right. Anything that's going on in their life, it could be anything, bro. I be like, man, you got money, you good. Like, but
Like,
I know money don't, uh buy everything, but it's how we look at it, like shit, you got it all, I do,
people like to
so
say money don't buy happiness, but I like to. People say it don't buy happiness, but I like to disagree. I believe money does buy happiness. I really believe it does, and I believe it's the seed to becoming even more happier. Because yeah, you can be broke and happy, but you could be a lot more happier with money. I believe when you start to worship money, that's when things go bad. But to
yeah.
say that money does not buy happiness, that's bullshit. Because with more money comes more resources. When you get sick, you need money to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You cannot pay the bills with happiness, with just you being a happy person. Go
Mm-hmm.
up to your landlord and say, hey, you know what? I'm happy. Can you pay my rent? Can I pay my rent? With the happiness, that he's gonna be like, get your happy ass up out my office and go get me my damn money.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I believe money does buy happiness. I really do. I really do. It affords you different things.
Yeah, I wouldn't say happiness. I would say it give you a peace of mind. I guess and if having a peace of mind is happiness, I guess our answers intertwine with each other. You know what I'm saying? But it's so many people out here that does have. I mean, it's funny. I just had this conversation. It's so many people that do have money and they just kind of feeling depressed and they feeling like you see a lot of these celebrities. They doing crazy stuff, killing themselves, or doing dope and all types of stuff like that. Destructing themselves, and they got money, and everybody looking at them like, bro, you got money. Why you doing all this stuff? Is because they have a chemical imbalance or whatever they got going on with themselves. So yeah, it does in certain aspects, but most of the time when it comes, because if you looking for money to replace something like emotionally for you, it ain't gonna happen. But if it's something like, okay, if all your problems was, man, I'm tired of struggling and I'm tired of paying these bills, if that was your only issue, yeah, it could buy you happiness. But if you had everything else, you know what I'm saying? Like, then
I'll tell you this: I'd rather be depressed with money than depressed without it. Because if I'm depressed with money, I can go get the best help. If I'm depressed without money, I'm just another broke, depressed nigga.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
once again,
double
I'd rather
depressed.
be depressed with money than depressed without it. And that's some
I
real
hear that.
talk.
Hey, that is real. I'm with that, man. I'm with
Didi
that.
say you can't even cry for real, for real. They be looking at you like you crazy. Maria gave us the emoji. She says if you look a certain way, they be like, oh, bless her heart. He didn't have to do her like that. She a good girl. He's such a bad guy. But if she pretty, it's a different story. Yeah, they be like, oh well.
Right.
They be like,
Right. You'll find another dude. You'll be all right. You know what I mean? That's crazy how they do it.
Easy, especially the ones who don't even attempt to put any effort into the way that they present themselves into the world. You know what I'm saying? It's always the ones that's raggedy looking who don't feel sorry for nobody. I mean, they're not entitled to, but that's just the case in a lot of situations.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know. I do know that a lot of women are willing to put up with more shit from a dude if he has more to offer. If he does look a certain way, and dudes are the same way. If you got a beautiful woman at the crib, you may let her get away with more things than a normal, regular looking chick or ugly chick would. You shouldn't allow that at all, but you just may do
it. Yeah.
She may talk slick to you, but then when she walk away, she be like, "Damn, that motherfucker do got a fat ass though."
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
she bad in them. I can't stand her ass, but she bad in them motherfucker though.
Right.
Got some big ass titties, boy. Even though she got on my damn nerves, the motherfuckers is sitting up nice.
Yep. That's how it goes, man. And I mean, it's a lot of women that feels the same way because this dude might be ain't shit, but he can lay that motherfucker down. He might look good. He might, you know what I'm saying? Like do all everything else good. And
he sure do put it on me. Man, this nigga do take me out every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So,
boy. Man, he's been on trips like every month, nigga. Do I really? I mean, yeah, I know he
I know you cheating, but
yeah, they be like, yeah, I know he messed with a bitch or two, but it's hard to get that shit up. Look at John Greatwife, a millionaire. It's hard. Listen, I get it. That's why I don't judge women for staying. I ain't saying that you should, but I don't judge you if you do. And the dude it can provide. Listen, ladies, look. I ain't saying keep the cheating dude. I'm not saying that. You got to do what's best for your mental health and your situation. But I am gonna say this. If you got a guy that's doing what he's supposed to do, and I'm not saying that gives him the right to cheat, because it doesn't. But what I am saying, you might want to evaluate yourself like John Greatwife before you just quick to walk up out the door. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying that you should put up and stay with it. I'm not saying that dudes should go out and cheat because they may be at a certain level in life. I'm not saying that, and I'm not co-signing it. But I am saying that Oprah may go out here and dip out every now and then, but Stedman ain't going no motherfucking where. That nigga Stedman ain't going nowhere because he know what it is. Where he gonna find another billionaire at? You know what I'm saying? And I know people be like, oh, that's superficial, but that's real fucking life. People stay in situations for all kind of shit all the time. That's real life.
Yep. Yep.
People may stay because of the kids. People may
Mm-hmm.
stay because of the money. They don't gotta work for nothing. Don't gotta want for
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people can take cheating. Some people cheating ain't a big deal to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people, I know plenty of girls, like it's girls at my job. I hear it all the time where they be like, well, if he took care of me, I wouldn't give a damn if he sexed a chick or two. And I ain't,
Right.
as long as he don't bring me back no STDs or nothing like that or no outside babies, we Gucci.
Because a lot of people look at it logical more than moral. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, man, fuck these morals. Like I know, I would be gone if somebody cheated on me, but they start looking at it logical, like, he do pay everything. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. You kind of settle. Sometimes you gotta settle with what you got because you ain't gonna get that again. You know what I mean? So
I think that's
hey,
the mindset of a lot of people. And like
yeah,
I said, man, I'm not the type to be like, well, you should accept this or you should accept that. You got to do what's best for you at the end of the day.
yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure.
putting up with nobody cheating on me. You cheat on me once, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm gonna get my shit. Have my shit together because I know I'll be all right. But
So you never
so
took nobody back from cheating?
hell no. But I haven't been in that many relationships though. So
Yeah,
I've
true.
only been in like probably like 3 real relationships, and I don't even count my high school relationship. So 2, and if they cheated, I didn't know about it. So, but
Gotcha.
I never been in nothing like my current relationship is the longest one I've been in. I've never been in nothing past like a year and a half before that.
Yeah.
So, if they did cheat and I found out and they asked me to take them, no, why? I don't have to. I don't need you for nothing. So why would I take you back?
Mm,
You know what I'm
mm.
saying? Like that's crazy. So, would you?
I have. I have.
You took people back that cheated, and how was that? Did you ever trust her?
Man, it took a long ass time. Took a long ass time, and I don't. I just feel like off their actions and shit like that, it still didn't. It didn't really heal the way it was supposed to because I felt like it was still on that. You feel me? So it wasn't. It didn't really work out too much. You know what I'm saying? So
It wasn't hitting on shit, huh?
yeah, it wasn't hitting on nothing, man. That wound stayed open for a while. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So yeah, definitely.
Man, I can't do it, bro. Like I'm in a place in my life to where I don't have to put up with bullshit if I don't want to, bro. And that's just one thing I won't do.
Mm,
And I'm not saying, is that ain't good for somebody. Like some dudes honestly don't care. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, okay, well, don't let me find out about it. I'm good.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't do it.
Shit, I mean, some dudes that don't care using that to cash in. They gonna cash in on that shit one day. So if she slide on the nigga, later on, like, okay. And then so he slide on somebody else,
Right.
you
Well,
know.
I just feel like at that point, y'all should just be, have an arrangement. Like, you
Yeah.
know, if y'all gonna just constantly cheat on each other, be like, well,
Let's
we
have an
just dip
open
out.
relationship or
Yeah,
something
like
like that. Yeah.
or yeah, do that.
It
You know
don't
what I'm saying? Because at that point, why keep it a secret?
it really don't work like out there like that. Honestly, I know people that's tried that and that really don't really work out because it, they're so worried about what if they like this person, what if they hit that mud way better than I can. Even though we agreed to do this, they was like, nah, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Because now and now I'm being honest and transparent about it. Nah, see, if you keep it to yourself, they don't know. What they don't know won't hurt them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, you
kind of
gotta
go like
live
that.
you definitely have to live your life day by day. I've always been a long-term thinker, but I just know that like with some things it's hard to do that because you never know what situations. Even like you can plan for tomorrow, but you could get sick. You know what I'm saying? Like you could
Yeah,
wake up, get hit by, but like you just never know. So I'm trying to find a balance of like living in the moment mixed with planning at the same time. You dig
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just that's my struggle. Like I try to find a balance between like, okay, I need to live my life now because you never know what could happen. But at the same time, life can be long, and you do want to put up. You know what I'm saying? and save and do whatever you need to do.
Yeah,
So
you can't live YOLO every day. You know what I mean?
right,
You gotta definitely stack and plan for what what's in the future, just in
right,
case
right,
that future do come. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
right, right. Well, bro, I'm sleepy as hell, man. I'm about to get up out this bug, man. I appreciate you rocking with me
Oh yeah,
for the
yeah, for
show,
sure.
bro. It's a little short one, but is there anything else you want to tell the people before we get up out of here? Hold on, let me bring you back. Yeah, is there anything else you want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Not really. Just follow me on my Instagram, tryguy_London. YouTube also bringing back my podcast. I'm about to come back with that stuff to make you think. You know what I mean? Also try to catch me up on Apple Music. Try Guy London and was it Google Play and Amazon Music. I'm on everything. So hit me back up and DM me on my Instagram, man. If any artists out there that's trying to work, I write songs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And also if you having issues, like just want to talk to somebody about a situation you might be going through or whatever, I'm there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all about my podcast, is just trying to help people, grow, mentally. So
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, that was Char Guy London. I appreciate him joining me tonight, man. I'm so sleepy. I'm on 2 hours of sleep, bro. I've been out here grinding. And I still got a little bit of work to do before I hit the bed, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, no joke of the day for this episode. And I will hit y'all back later. See you in a minute. I
all
bid
right.
you adieu.
Oh yeah. Peace.
Peace.